Hi everybody and welcome to Sit and Knit for a Bit Christmas Countdown.
Yes, our daily podcast from December 1st until December 24th. And we are, as always, your hosts, Arne and Carlos.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I am. I'm really excited.
I know, I can't wait to start this. This is going to be so much fun, everybody. We really look forward to entertaining you and giving you some Christmas feelings from today and onwards.
And make some balls.
It's going to be a lot of fun. But before we start, we have some formalities to do. Yeah. So I'm going to get those out of the way. This podcast is supported by Prym. Check out the link in our description below here for more information.
Prym Ergonomics, simply knit more easily.
Absolutely. I love the Prym needles. I love the triangular shape and the ball tip. Yeah. We're going to be showing you these and talking about these at some point in the podcast, those of you who are curious to know more about them.
Yeah.
And so yes, we are very excited. I do have to say though, that this year, with the situation in the world, the pandemic, the lockdowns, people probably feeling lonely and maybe going a little cray-cray if you've been locked up for a long time, as we have. I think that this Christmas is going to be a little bit more different than what we're used to. What do you think?
I think it's already a little bit different because if you look behind us,
yeah, I know.
We have already put up the tree. That is not what we do normally.
Putting up a tree on December 1st in this household is a big, no-no. However, traditions are made so that we can break them. Yeah. And in a very special year like this one, I do feel that we deserve to break a tradition. And we do it for you guys. So I can bite my tongue. Every time I'm going to walk past this tree, I'm going to bite my tongue and I'm just going to say, we're doing this for everybody else and not for us. We have a tree in the house on December 1st. It's not the end of the world. We'll survive.
But you know, we don't have to be in this room until Christmas Eve. We can just come in and do these videos and leave again.
Yeah.
Because then we don't see the tree every day.
That's true, but the tree is staying for sure. Yeah.
But it will be beautiful in the end. So
yeah. Can't wait. I can't wait for that.
No.
Anyway, we do have traditions related to the tree. And we're going to tell you a little bit about that. And actually every day now, from today and onwards, we're going to be sharing with you our Christmas traditions, our preparation for Christmas. We're going to tell you little stories and little anecdotes about things that we do for Christmas. And at the end of each of these podcasts, we are going to reveal a Christmas ball.
You will put the ball on the tree?
We'll put a ball on the tree and reveal it. And many of you already know that in connection with this podcast, there is an advent calendar. You can go to ARNECARLOS.com if you haven't done it yet. Go to our website, go to the shop, and you can purchase the calendar there if you want to do it as a knit along together with us. A lot of people have already done that. I know a lot of people have started a little bit in advance to be able to catch up, which I think is great. Yeah. But from now on, here we go. There's going to be a Christmas ball a day revealed here, and I'm sure that we're all going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, and for the balls we used the alpaca soft DK from Rowan because we have a lot of Christmas balls in the more red color, like the one we used in our book 55 balls.
But we wanted this deep rose color.
But now we want to change the look of the tree, so we're going to use this kind of red. It's a more dark red, which is really nice.
And we've heard that in some places the yarn is sold out already. And in case you're looking for a substitution, don't worry too much about it. You know, you don't have to do it with this yarn. You can do it with any yarn you like. And honestly, it doesn't really matter what yarn you choose. For me, as long as you're choosing a 100% wool or a wool and alpaca blend. Now, it's a Christmas ball, it's not a garment, so if you're not up to gauge, the only difference will be the ball will be smaller or larger, but the ball's not going to change its shape, is it?
No, you can have any size. You can have big balls, small balls, any size.
And you don't really have to worry about the gauge, except if you have purchased the number of balls that we told or that we wrote in the calendar, because yes, if you don't follow the gauge and you've purchased the quantities needed for the 24 balls and you knit looser, you're going to run out of yarn. But that's the only reason why you have to knit to gauge. If you don't want to knit to gauge, you don't have to. You can have 20 stitches per 4 inches, 10 centimeters. You can have 25 stitches per 4 inches, 25 stitches per 4 inches or 10 centimeters. It is very complicated.
I think that like when you start knitting the balls, the most important thing is that your tension is not too loose, because then you will see the filling.
Yeah.
So try and see how your tension is, because nobody wants to see the filling.
That's
true. Or you
true,
try to avoid to see the filling.
And remember, this is instant gratification. You knit a ball fairly quickly. For me, a ball like today's ball is going to take me between 2 and 3 hours to complete. Arne is a little bit quicker than me, so.
But right now, I think it's hard to knit and talk at the same time.
Yeah, but how much have you done from the ball already?
Not much.
No.
Now let's tell the story. We have a story.
Yeah,
story for today.
Well, we have a couple of stories.
We have a couple of stories.
So to start with, every year around this time of the year, we're not putting Christmas trees in our living room. However, we are walking around. Actually, we start already in November. We take our dogs, we walk around, and we look
for the perfect
tree.
And sometimes we find the perfect tree, and then we just watch it through the winter. We would just wait for Christmas. And most of the times, actually, when Christmas comes, like the night before Christmas, that's when we want to put up the Christmas tree. Then we are always so busy. It's like we're like in the last minute with everything, and we end up going down and buy it.
The thing is, we spend so much time caring for that tree that we selected. We kind of give it a little mark. Sometimes we go and we try to hug it, and we're like, oh, this is gonna be a beautiful tree. You're gonna come into our home, and all of that, and then we keep doing that, and then the day before Christmas, when we're gonna go chop it down, we realize, there's something wrong that away. I didn't see that side of the tree. And we start finding faults with them. I think it's because unconsciously we don't want to chop it down.
I don't worry much about that, because like when I grew up, we had a lot of bad trees in the house, because my father, he was always in the last minute.
Yeah.
He went out after milking the cows on the night before Christmas, and then it was dark. And then he just went down into the woods and he chopped the first thing he found. And usually had so many bad trees.
Yeah, and usually those trees are called corner trees, because
it could be a corner tree. If it's bad, really bad, then you can have it in the corner. But if it's like not so bad, but like maybe half of the tree is gone, then you put it on the wall. Then it's a wall tree.
Well, I've celebrated Christmas in your, I've celebrated many a Christmas in your parents' home, and I have seen many hideous Christmas trees that have been blocked up into a corner or backed up into a corner.
But
real corner trees where only the front of the tree was decorated and nobody could see the back. The back went into total obscurity, which is,
But in I think that when you put on the decorations, every tree becomes beautiful.
I agree.
You shouldn't judge a tree by the branches.
No.
Because with a little bit of glitter and balls or anything, they are beautiful.
Yeah, and that's going to be the say of the day.
Yeah.
That all Christmas trees are beautiful once the Christmas decorations go on. Isn't that a beautiful say?
It's so beautiful.
Whether we'll find a say of the day for every day, I don't know, but we'll see.
Let's try and see what happens. But we have only 5 or 6 minutes for this podcast.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to keep these podcasts very short. They're gonna be just like little stories, because we know we're gonna be really busy. Even if it's a different Christmas, you might be preparing yourself. You might be baking. Some of you might already be decorating the tree. Some of you might, be writing your Christmas cards that you're going to send out. So I know that this is a busy time, so let's keep it short and sweet, right?
And sweet.
So speaking about Christmas trees, I thought that today would be the perfect time to talk about one of the big, a very special tradition we have in Norway. And to do that, I'm going to put my needles down because I am having a bit of a problem.
It's really hard to knit and talk. I think we just leave this and talk.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So today's tradition is actually not a tradition in our home, but it is a tradition here in Norway. Now, this tradition is not very old. Actually, it dates to December of 1945.
Yeah.
And it is the tradition of a very beautiful Norwegian spruce.
it's shopped in Norway, and then they send it over to England.
Yes.
And if you've ever been in London, or if you are in London, the big tree on Trafalgar Square, that is actually from Norway. And why?
So, the reason why that tree always comes from Norway, and the reason why it is beautiful, and it's probably the most beautiful tree every year, is because it is actually given to the city of London by the city of Oslo. And this has been the tradition since 1945. You find the most beautiful, tall, majestic Norwegian spruce, and you ship it to the UK as a big thank you for all the help that Norway received during World War II.
Yeah.
So we were here, Norway was invaded by Germany, by the Nazis, and there was a lot of fighting. The King of Norway, the Crown Prince, and the Norwegian government fled to London and spent all of the war years there. So this is not only a big thank you for helping us out throughout the war, so that we could get our country back, but it was also, or is also, as a big thank you for the hospitality of the British government by taking in our royal family, or our king and crown prince and the government.
Yeah, and then sometimes some of the royal family go to England to light it, I think.
Yeah.
Or
So
is that how it works?
So what happens is that in the beginning of December, there is a big celebration and ceremony at Trafalgar Square, and the Christmas tree is lit, usually by a member of the royal family of Norway. Sometimes it's the crown princess, sometimes it's the queen, or the prince. The crown prince goes, and it usually takes place, if I understood it correctly, not on December 1st, but on the first Thursday of December.
Yeah.
The big celebrations in Trafalgar Square. Now I wonder how it's going to be this year.
I don't know. Maybe no one go there, because I don't think you can go to England right now, or can you?
Well, the royal family will not be there, the Norwegian royal family, that's for sure. The question is whether they'll have they should have the Christmas lighting.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there has been a tree shipped
Probably
to London already.
But you know what I know, Carlos? In this house, you are gonna lit the tree.
Oh, yeah.
You are the royalty in this house.
So in honor of the beautiful Norwegian spruce that is lit every year in Trafalgar Square, not only is our first Christmas ball related to that, but we are going to make this the beginning of our podcast a special occasion. And it's very, very special because we are going to have our own formal Christmas tree lighting here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's cue some music. And
I can do.
And here we go. I hereby declare the Christmas tree 2020 here in Tonsåsen in Norway officially lit.
Beautiful.
Yay!
Oh, we're so stupid.
Yeah, I know.
So we have to reveal the ball then.
But we needed a little bit of pomp, we need a little bit of pomp.
The room changed.
Exactly.
It's actually nice to have the Christmas tree in so early.
And pomp and circumstance to officially kick off the revelation of our first Christmas ball and and this wonderful opportunity that we have to connect with you every single day of December.
But is it cool? Like Norway sent the Christmas tree to England. We are using yarn from England.
Yes.
And you know what? We have those trees we talk with in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we talk to them for many, many years, maybe one day they grow up to be something big and beautiful and we can ship it to England.
Wow, yeah, that would be fantastic.
Isn't that a good idea?
Yeah.
Maybe we should tell the people in Oslo. They can come and pick the tree.
We're going to go pick out a tree. And if we're really unlucky and we end up sending them a corner tree, I'm sure there's a corner there in between two streets that meet where they can just shove the Christmas tree in and hide it.
Probably.
Okay, so I had the honor of lighting the tree, so I'll give you the honor of revealing the Christmas ball for December 1st.
So talking about the tree, we have a Christmas ball with a tree. And a lot of bling bling.
So here we go.
This is the Christmas tree for today.
The Christmas ball.
It's a Christmas tree on the ball.
Yes, okay, I get it.
It's the Spruce.
So there we go. December 1st. The Christmas tree decoration is on the Christmas ball, and we are calling it Spruce.
Spruce. 1st of December. So now you just have to put it on the tree, and we will be back tomorrow.
Yeah, we're looking forward to doing this every single day. We hope you enjoyed our little podcast. If you enjoyed this 5-minute long podcast, make sure to give us a big thumbs up. Make sure to put your comments in the descriptions below. In the comments field below. Click on the notifications and the bell so that you're notified, especially now, because you don't want to miss this Christmas calendar. And the best way to help us out is really to subscribe to our channel. The more people we get as subscribers, the more we can do these kind of things on a daily basis. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. We really look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And Arne, I think that I'm going to give you the opportunity or the honor to hang the first Christmas ball on the tree.
I can do that.
So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.